the Prime Minister's made it very clear that he is open to talking to China, but he's not going to do it on their terms. As you know, China has bullied Australia, continues to bully Australia, continues to get its hooks into everything from big business to the educational sector, many parts of our current politicians and certainly the former politician class. But the Prime Minister has said, look, OK, fine, I'll pick up the phone, I'll talk to President Xi, but we're not going to do it with any sort of special conditions where we have to apologise for this, that or the other. This is why this bloke is the preferred Prime Minister by a margin of 2-1.
We will, of course, remain absolutely open and available to meet to discuss any of the issues that have been identified. But those discussions, as I've made clear, won't take place on the basis of any sort of preemptive concessions on Australia's part on those matters. I don't think any Australian would want their Prime Minister to be conceding the points that they've set out. Our position on that is very clear, it's very honest, it's very transparent.
Now, a couple of things I'd like to save Australia in terms of the debate. I don't think they're going to get rid of JobKeeper anytime soon. Apparently it's going to end in March, but I would expect part of it are going to stick around for a while, so let's just park the will they, won't they about that for the next little while. The second one is that I think that Australia will end up signing, whether you like it or not, net zero by 2050. They'll do so because the biggest player in the game, the United States, has now changed its leadership. And already the government is starting to show signs that they are going to sign up to this commitment. Remember, after all, Greta Thunberg will be 47 by the time this actually kicks in. As for many of the politicians currently running the country or even dreaming of running the country, they will have come and gone. There'll be 3 elections between now and 2030. So there's a long way to go between now and the never-never of 2050. But, mark my words, the government will sign up to net zero by 2050. The next election will be fought about what happens between now and 2030, and there's only one party that has a chance of forming government, not the tail that'll wag the Labor Party dog in the Greens, and that being the coalition that actually has a plan for 2030. It's a big question mark for each way elbow. But Australia has signed up to some international working groups, and basically our Environment Minister, Susan Ley, and others are there. 100 nations getting together for the UN. Joe Biden has said in his first 100 days he will get all signatories to the Paris Accord, including his own country, the United States, to come to the Rose Garden and to sign off, among other things, on net zero 2050. So mark my words, like it or not, it's going to happen.